piece?
That's a good answer. Courtney, tonight the Barclays Center crowd was electric after every key stuff. In a game where it's grueling and you guys, need the extra energy. How much does that Barclays Center crowd help?
Yeah, I feel like a broken record with this, but it just they keep getting better and better. The crowd was amazing tonight. It was so loud. Sometimes I just look up and I'm like, man, everybody's having so much fun in here. It's such a cool environment, and yeah, they give us that extra spark on those times, man. It gets loud in there, and I know it's hard to play in an environment like that. So it's just for the other team. So go ahead. No, go ahead.
From the 5:18 mark of the fourth quarter to the 11-second mark of the fourth quarter, there were no huddles, no timeouts, and stoppages, but no timeouts, but no huddles. So what can you say about the chemistry this team has grown that allows you to make those on-court adjustments, and how do you think you did with that?
Wow, good question. Yeah, I think that comes with growth, and I think that we responded well. I mean, we have been working all season to get to a point where we are all on the same page and we don't need the huddles. I mean, of course, the huddles are nice to be able to regroup and communicate, especially when it's so loud out there, but we have to trust one another, and we've been building that trust from the beginning, so I think it really shows.
Courtney, you talked about how you really need to get used to playing in the second role. Obviously, it was something new to you in that second unit. Especially after a game like tonight, do you feel a lot more comfortable, fully comfortable in that second unit role now?
Yeah, I think the best thing for me was realizing that my role really didn't change. When I'm out there, I'm expected to do the same thing, and I think that was a big eye-opener for me. Being able to just be able to be ready for whenever it is. Because sometimes it's sooner than others, depending on the flow of the game. So just being able to be ready, and once I'm out there, it's all the same.
You came in and you led the team in scoring in the first quarter. Where did you find that energy? What were you feeling in the moment?
I think I talked to a few of you and said I wanted to be aggressive coming out the game. I think I was a little bit passive in the first game, just passing up some open shots or open opportunities to get downhill, and I think that was kind of just a mindset. I saw some opportunity and I took advantage of it.
Hey, Courtney, the challenges on point tonight almost not really won the game down the stretch.
I'm sorry, the what?
The challenges, the official reviews are on point. Sandy,
Yeah.
Is it just the players telling Sandy challenge that?
I think the whole crowd was telling me. Yeah, I mean, I think that the coaching staff have a good idea of when the right time is, and I think there was a couple that maybe the team wanted, but it wasn't going to change much, and saving that for a big stretch, the one down, that's huge, and that's why you hold on to it, and I think our coaching staff executed that perfectly.
Speaking of the challenges and stuff tonight, there were a few moments in the game where there were some questionable calls by the refs. How does the team stay focused and play through that, and just make sure that you guys are just finishing without
I think focusing on what's important, and that's in the huddle and within ourselves. We understand that there's going to be missed calls. There's going to be calls that aren't called that we think should be called, and that's something you have to play through. That's the name of the game. That's basketball at any level, and so we have to understand that they're doing the best they can, and keep communicating with them, and knowing that if we just are doing the right things, that it'll work out for the best for us.
Courtney, how did tonight's game show how valuable B is to this team?
I think we've known how valuable B is to this team from the beginning. She is, her ability to defend the best player, but also take on a load of playmaking, and I feel like she always hits big shots. She's in the right spot, and I think B shows a lot of heart. I think that she digs deep for us and puts the team first, and I think that's huge.
Courtney, this was a game of momentum, just back and forth nonstop. You had that big block on one end, and then came back and hit that corner three on the other end. Where does this rank for you in terms of your Liberty career, in kind of that two-way sequence in moments that you've had here?
I mean, it's hard to rank things, but just in the situation, being such an important part of the game, it's huge. I'm glad that one went in.
What brought you to that realization you spoke about earlier, where your role maybe hasn't changed, you're asked to do the same thing? Is there something that
I think it was just a little bit of experience of doing it a couple times, talking to you guys. It's we make this big deal out of it. I'm not blaming you guys, but we do it, and then at the end of the day, it's the same thing. I get in there, and and so I think just doing it, honestly.
Courtney, what did it mean, or Sandy told us that she gave both you and KT the game ball. You guys both had excellent games. Like, what does that mean to you and to get that game ball with her?
Yeah, it's awesome for us, and you know, KT and I stay close to each other on the bench, just making, you know, pumping each other up and knowing that like any given night it could be we need to be like that. We need to be able to be ready, stay ready, and be able to impact the game. And we have to make winning plays sometimes, and they're going to count on us to do that. So I think it was it's a good moment for us to be able to share that together.
Courtney, in that fourth quarter, you had Sabrina and Stewie both with a chance to go to the line, turn a 2-point game into a 4-point game. But when you see them going to the free throw line in that situation, having played with them for a couple of years, just how comfortable are you with that, and just what's going through your mind?
When they're at the free throw line?
Yeah.
The most confidence in both of them. You know, I think those are two of the best free throw shooters in clutch moments. You know, I just have the most confidence in that. That's why every play that we're running to get it in is one of them, and everybody knows it. But yeah, those are the two people I would want at the free throw line with the game on the line.
Courtney, an interesting situation tonight where you had the front court players leading assists, where you had Sabrina lead the team in rebounds. What do you think that says to just the overall versatility of this team, where it can be anybody's night to really contributing carriers?
Yeah, I think that's us at our best, is, you know, our ability to, like, everybody's playmakers, everybody can rebound. She, you know, Sab felt like she came down with some big boards at timely times, because our post players are boxing out, you know, an elite rebounder. They crashed hard, so you know that's what it's going to take for us to win. You know, that's the things that we're talking about on a daily basis, is that like everybody's going to step up and do these things. We can't just rely on our post players to rebound. We can't rely on only our point guards to playmaker. This is a team thing, and I think that's what makes us so great.
Thanks, Lou.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time and insight. Thank you.
Good night.